I hope that it turns things around for you, because he plays the fool online.
Against Ed Matthews, I wasn't thinking straight, wasn't thinking boxing. I want to fucking knock his head off. Do you know what I mean?
Oh dear.
That's a struggle.
Well, it's that time. Redemption. Simple Simon, Dapper Laughs.
Yes.
How are we both doing?
Good. Feeling good, man.
Yeah, all right.
Feeling good. Excited, mate. Yeah, just feel good to have the opportunity to be on the platform, man. It's good.
It's fight week.
It is.
We're only a few days away now. Is it starting to become real for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it does, doesn't it? I mean, to be honest with you, as soon as they said it was going to happen, it starts getting real. Then you know you got to start your training, up your training and stuff like that. So yeah, the closer it gets, the more real it gets. Yeah.
Well, it's no longer digital. Firstly, we did all access with you both.
Yeah.
Now you're in person. What do you see across the table from?
I see a joker, man. I've got to say, like, he's funny, right? And I didn't know Simon. I only saw you from your boxing experiences, which haven't been great, right?
No, true.
And I
true.
honestly, I'm going to say it. I don't mind saying it. I know we're meant to really like sort of slag each other off and go for each other, but I hope that he manages to put on a really good show. I hope that he redeems himself, and you know he's been working hard, and I hope that we have a real good scrap. You know what I mean? A real good fight, and I hope that he gets some acknowledgement for it, because it weren't great what happened to him. No. All this stuff saying he's old. Do you know what I mean? I've been getting that all week. People saying, you know, you're fighting an old man, but look, we're both game, right? And we're both coming for it, so anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? It's such a weird one, this one, because I feel exactly the same. You know, watch Dapper's videos and that, and I'm creasing up. Do you know what I mean? And I talk to my kids. I've got 5 kids, right? 3 of them are older. And they're saying, you're boxing Dapper Laughs, aren't you? And I went, yeah. And I'm going, oh no, I really like him. Watch all his videos. I've always watched him. I really like him and all that.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
I'm going, cheers, you know what I mean?
It is a tough one, because I know we've got to switch it on, and we're gonna have to have a fight. But I know what it's like to be mugged off, and you get mugged off a lot on your social media. I know it's done your nutting. I know it's hard for you. I've had that. And that ain't. I'm all about mental health. This is my men's mental health group, Men and Their Emotions. Lads can join this group on Facebook, and you can talk about what's going on. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to box and showcase my ability. And when we're in there, you know, it's going to go off, right?
Of course, that's what's going to happen.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm confident, but I don't want to stir up stuff so you get more hate. And I hope that you do redeem yourself, and you put on I mean, obviously, I'm taking the win, right? Yeah, well, that's how I feel.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you don't feel like that, then it's not worth getting in there, is it?
But
you know what I mean. So.
I hope that it turns things around for you, because he plays the fool online. All of this stuff. Do you know what I mean? He plays the fool, so it'd be nice for people to see that you're out here trying to earn some money for your family. But
yeah, definitely. No, I mean, exactly the same as you. You know, I've sort of read all about your story and your past and all that, and you know, even my kids. And my missus told me about your past and stuff. Yeah. They all know about it and that, and it's tough, you know. And what you're doing with that, I think is absolutely amazing. And you know, I support that all day long. And
I'm sorry, man. We should have. We're meant to be kicking off at each other.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
It's like we're making friends.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? I mean, it is a difficult one, because, like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and make up a load of bullshit and make up a load of beef and all the rest of it, because. You know, it's that side of it's not there. But
yeah, that kind of done you. Know, that couldn't all of that stuff with your family getting dragged into it before with the Ed fight. It kind of been nice, right? I didn't want to go down that road. I'm just happy to be on here. I want to give back. You know, if I can grow my platform on here, I can help some of the younger up and coming boxers down at my gym and try and give my platform to them. But ultimately, look, we're going to go in there. You know, a lot of people have been taking the mick out of me, right? Saying that Simon can't fight. I can tell that he's game for it, and at our level, the truth of it is, you know, anything can happen. It only takes one punch to change it. Do you know what I mean? You come out game for it. I'm here to showcase my ability, you know, and we'll be friends after, I'm sure. But on the night, let's get involved.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%. On the night, it's a different story completely. Your mindset's completely different. and we're gonna want to go in there, and like I said on that other video, like if I don't hit, I'm gonna be hit. Do you know what I mean? So when you're in there, you ain't gonna stand there and think, oh yeah, he's a nice bloke, let him smash you up. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna want to smash him up, you know. So that's the way it's gonna be, you know.
Well, let's talk about that title, Redemption. Why is it called that? That first fight that you had with Ed Matthews, it didn't go the way you wanted. How have we adapted this time so you can defeat the man across your table?
Well, I mean, that against Ed Matthews was embarrassing. I watch it back, and you know, afterwards, there are a lot of people said, "Oh, you know, you're brave though. You got in the ring. You know, well done and all that." That's nice. That's nice for him to say that. But I let myself down, and when you let yourself down, all right, that's when there's problems. You know what I mean? Because no one knows what goes on in your head and everything. And I was embarrassed. I got loads of shit from it. I still get shit from it. And I thought to myself, look, I want another fight, and I want to train as best as I can, and to just show them that I'm not that bad. And I want people to see that there's an improvement, and I can box a little bit, and I'm not that shit, because it was awful. I don't know what was going through my head. I didn't have a lot of time. I only had a couple of weeks to train properly, so that wasn't great against someone like him. But still, I don't know what I was doing. I really don't. But the occasion got to me, I think.
What did you make of his fight? When you saw that first fight of his, what did you make of it?
Go easy.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's not boxing, is it? It ain't boxing. There's especially with these influencer white collar, because this is essentially what it is when you're starting on this stuff. It's white collar stuff. There's people either going out there and they're fighting, or they're going out there and boxing. Now, I've learned boxing to get myself sober, you know, and redemption for me. I mean, I lost my last MMA fight. I done an cage fight against Harvey from So Solid, and I lost that. So in a way, it's kind of redemption from that, but really, it's redemption from myself. You know, this for me. I've been on a journey now, boxing anyway. Right, I was always talking to Mams, KSI's manager. I'm saying, look, I'm here, I'm training, but I'm boxing anyway. I will always be boxing now. It keeps me sober, keeps my mental health, and for me, it's redemption from myself, how I used to be, right? And when I watched that fight, I thought, he ain't boxing. That ain't boxing. He's gone out there scrapping. So I hope, for my sake as well, so I can showcase my ability, that you've been learning boxing properly, that you can come out and you can box, and we can box, and it ain't like a windmilling scrapping fest, you know. I want us to move. I want us to box. I want us to put a show on. I mean, we ultimately want to put each other down, but I'd like to get some good fucking rounds going and really show what we can do out there. Do you know what I mean? Because anyone can have a fight, but on these cards, on this platform, not everyone can box.
Well, we'll say the pressure is on for both of you to get a win. What do you think Simon's going to bring on that night, having that pressure on?
I think, let's hope the occasion don't get to him, because I want to be tested, right? You know what I mean? I don't. Everyone said that this is an easy fight for me, which I don't like, because if I actually believe the pressure is really on me. I don't believe it's on Simon. I think that people are going to expect Simon to lose, right? And if he wins, then fantastic. If I lose, then I'm going to get absolutely vilified. But if I win, people are going to go, of course you're going to win. It's simple, Simon. So the pressure really is on me. I just hope he comes game for a fight, because like I said, I want to showcase my ability. And yeah, I'm sure we'll become friends after, because I actually do think that you're a decent bloke, and I'd love you to show more of a genuine side of yourself that I've got to know, because I didn't know you online after this. Do you know what I mean? You can stop playing the fool, and people can get to know who you really are. But on the night, just come up for it, mate. You know what I mean? So we can really go for it.
No, well, I'm going to. Don't worry about that. I mean, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to be giving 100%, and you know, and I'm going to give it. But I'm going to be thinking what I'm doing, where I wasn't before. You know, against Ed Matthews, I wasn't thinking straight. Wasn't thinking boxing, and like Dan said, you know, I was thinking, let's have a scrap. I want to fucking knock his head off. Do you know what I mean? And you can't think like that in boxing. It's a skill. Yeah. And people don't realise that. People think it's just a scrap. It's just going in there and having a pub fight. It's not at all. It is a proper skill, and you've got to learn that skill. And I feel that I have learnt a bit, and yeah, I want to go in there and put on a good performance, and I hope we both do. And people say, yeah, fucking hell, that's a decent fight. You know?
That's what we want, entertainment.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself as the underdog?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've got to. Yeah, I've got to. You know, I know you don't like me talking about my age, but it's 14 years difference.
Well, the worst thing is everyone online says he's 60. Can we just have this right? He's 50 and I'm nearly 40.
53. But.
Fuck. All right, he's 50. He's 53 and I'm 39.
Yeah.
All right, but look, It is what it is, man. I'll tell you something. It doesn't matter. Anyone that's ever boxed, I've got respect for everyone on this card. I've got respect for anyone that's ever boxed, ever, at any level, right? Because if you step into the ring sparring, you're scared, right? You have to overcome your mental blockages, your mental sort of weakness, right? And it doesn't matter who sat in front of me or who you are. On this fight week, on the leading up, you are battling with yourself. Cannot do it. Is the worst going to happen? What's going to happen? And you still go through and you still do it, right? So I've got utmost respect for anyone going in. It's a mental challenge, but ultimately on the night, I think yeah, I should be favoured to win because I'm fit, I'm well trained, and I'm up for it.
He's not bad looking, huh?
I don't know. That's debatable. We're kind of similar. You look like me after a sesh.
We're only a few days away. That bell's going to ring, and you're going to be across the ring from this man.
Yep.
How are you going to deal with that pressure?
You got just try to get your mind straight, haven't you? I mean, you know, when I fought Ed Matthews, I didn't get my mind straight, and what I'd done the worst thing. My little girl, my little daughter, sent me a video wishing me luck and all that, and I watched it about an hour before the fight, and I watched it saying, "Oh, good luck, Daddy. You know, Ed's not going to hurt you, is he?" And all that, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck." Do you know? And it is about getting your mindset and doing the right thing. So that's given me a bit of experience how to try to deal with it. And I think you just got to stay calm and collective. I mean, the football's out me. I mean, I played some big football matches, and you've got to stay calm regarding that side. So that's all. I think that's what it's about: staying calm and collective.
Well, do you think Simon's experience is going to have that edge over you on fight night? Do you think that can possibly?
No, not at all, man. I'm used to performing in front of big crowds, doing stand up. And I've sparred hard, and I'm not going to worry about the lights, the cameras, the action. I'm not going to worry about any of that. I'm just going to focus on the basics of boxing, and just do the job. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully, he comes ready for it, so we can have a good scrap. I'm getting excited now.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
I can tell there's a lot of respect here.
There is actually, yeah.
How are you going to switch that up on fight night? How are you going to battle each other?
Do you know what? It's only because, and this is the truth. It's only because it's Simon. I didn't know who he was before, and when I delved into it and spoke to him a short amount of time and looked into what he's been through in regards to what online comments and hate and trolls do to your mental health, and I just thought, no, do you know what? I actually want to use this to hopefully try and bring you out of that as well. Give you an opportunity. I mean, I need it as much as you. I get online stuff as well, but give you an opportunity to show people that you're not a mug. Do you know what I mean? And that it is an online persona. So I do have that respect for him. But if it was someone else, there's a couple of other people that are piping up online now that I'm doing this. And if they were sat across me now, they'd be getting absolutely, I'm not going to name any names, but they'd be getting ripped anew. So I have got that in me, but I'm always torn because I champion men's mental health. But I think he deserves respect. He's been through a lot. And ultimately, he's just out here trying to earn money for his family. So.
Do you know what? That's really nice with starters, and it's a big point because all my stuff on social media is a bit, even my missus says, "Oh, it's fucking cringy." Do you know what I mean? And people do say that.
That's your angle, isn't it?
It
and
is
you're a different person underneath that.
Yeah, it is.
And I'd love for people to see that.
Yeah.
After they see you knocked out. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, exactly. But I want, like Dan said, he hopes that after this, I can actually be myself on there and all that, and that's what I want to be. Yeah. I don't want to be that person that people are having a go at and taking the piss out of and all the rest of it. I want to be on there and want people to watch me to how I actually am, because I like having a laugh, I like having banter and stuff like that, same as everybody. And
well, I think you're showing that here, mate. And after this, if you come with heart on the night, and then we have a good tear up, and then afterwards we'll do some content together and we can showcase the new you. Yeah. But yeah, man. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's like we've got to stop this soon, because I don't want to end up actually liking him before. I mean, I do like it, but I mean, I don't want to end up like, I don't want to punch him.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're both like professionals, and game for that, and know what we need to do. So and he will when we get in here, he'll kick off, and that's the way it'll be.
I was apprehensive before this face-off. There was a lot of back and forth.
Online,
What's changed here? What's made you both look at each other and now give that respect? What's been that pivotal?
I don't know, man.
Pivotal foot.
I don't know, man. I think there's always a bigger picture, man. You always have the ability to. You always have a choice to make. You always have the ability to do good. And he has shown me a level of respect. Actually, the stuff that he does online is silly. There's no malice in it. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, there's other people that are talking to me online that have got no respect. And I do have a different side to me, as I'm sure you do. I mean, I saw it with the Ed Matthews stuff. And to be honest with you, I saw what he went through with the Ed Matthews stuff, and I wouldn't wish that. And also, I've just seen what's happened with Dylan Dallas and Logan Paul. And I was like, fuck, mate, imagine your missus and family and all that gets involved in it. There's no place for it. Yeah. And it's boxing as well. We should be showing respect to the boxing community, as this is like an influencer platform. You know, the crossover boxing is splits opinion within the actual boxing. The gym that I go to, they're real hardcore, you know, traditional boxers. It's a boxing gym, and in the boxing gym, I've been told I have to be respectful, and I've learnt that over the last year or whatever. And I've been told from my coaches as well that you should ultimately show respect to your opponent and boxing. That's the traditional way to do it. It's changed now.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, when I was watching like Dan's stuff at first, you know, you can't create hate if it's not there. Do you know what I mean? When you look at somebody, you know, Dan's a family man, which I am as well. And congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, I've got another one
on the way. Do you know what I mean? And like with the mental health stuff and stuff like that, you can't just disregard all that shit. I mean, he's got to be a great guy for them things to happen. Do you know what I mean? So you can't disregard it. So that's the situation.
Now, Simon, I'm going to come to you. Can you give me your final predictions for fight night? Look at Dan whilst you do that.
Right. I think he'll go the distance. I think he'll go the distance, and then from there, best man wins.
I'm going to showcase my ability for a round, and then, I'll put him down, I think. But I'd like, look, I personally think I'm going to spark him out, put him down. But a part of me wants to give him I know it sounds arrogant, give him the platform to showcase his ability and to, so look, if it goes the full length and we've had a good tear up, then that's fantastic. But I think that I'm too skilled for that. I think it'll be over quite quick.
And can we get your final words to each other before this face-off ends?
Good luck on the night. Come with heart, and I hope this turns things around for you. I really do.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, no, same as you. And I just think we need to put on a good performance. That's what we need to do, and show everybody that we have actually been training properly, and you know, we're doing it for the right reasons.
Let's entertain them.
Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. November 17th, it goes down. Redemption, York Hall Arena. The history of boxing happens. We'll see you there. Make sure you get your DAZN.
Just gives a hand up.
We'll see you there.